Hello, welcome to Workforce Wednesday. Thank you for joining on this beautiful day in March. My name is Emily Petnato. I am the Workforce Development Specialist at the Greater Scranton Chamber of Commerce and your host of Workforce Wednesday. Joining me today, Kyle James from Devereux Advanced Behavioral Health. He is the Director of People Operations there. How are you, Kyle? Thank you for joining me today.
Good. Thanks for having us, Emily.
Of course. Tell me a little bit about Devereux and where you are located, especially in Lackawanna County.
So Devereux is an organization that assists adults with developmental disabilities and several other populations for supporting them through their daily lives or helping them expand on their potential. I'm here in the Pocono Center, and really what we focus on residential services. We have some day program services as well. We serve Lackawanna County, Carbon County, Monroe, Pike, and Wayne counties, specifically Scranton and Dixon City areas at present in Lackawanna County.
At your Scranton and Dixon City areas, where are you located? What do you do there?
We have 2 residential units out there. There are individuals who live in those units, and we have direct support professionals, residential managers, and clinicians who are supporting them through supporting individuals through their daily lives. That can mean helping assist them to get to programs or hopefully at some point vocational jobs, all the way through doing activities of daily living, things like helping them shower and toilet and feed them. So it really does depend on the level of function for the individuals that are in those particular units.
So what are the types of positions you're hiring for there?
We've got a lot of different openings, specifically Dixon City and Scranton areas are direct support professionals, and that's full-time and part-time openings. We've also got some assistant manager openings in those areas as well. And that's across 3 different shifts. So that's at 7 o'clock to ultimately 3 o'clock, 3 to 11, and then again, the 11 to 7 shifts.
What are the average wages for those? Does it vary for different shift hours? And if you could touch a little bit on the benefits.
Yeah, absolutely. Our shifts, our starting rates are $15 an hour. They go all the way up to $17.35, depending on education and experience. There are differentials that apply to those roles. It's 30 cents per hour for the 3 to 11 shift, and then 50 cents per hour for the overnight shift. And we have pretty wide range of benefits. Those include various medical, dental, vision, and supplementary options. One thing that I think is pretty cool about Devereux is now we've implemented pet insurance, which I know that some people, many of us actually consider our pet family. So it's nice to be able to offer that. We have time off benefits for our full-time employees, which include that start on the first day of employment and are about 24 days per year, and then a separate sick bank of benefits for sick time for all of our staff. 24 days in a year is a lot of time, so we also offer a coupled TOB exchange program, and that means that you can trade back or exchange your time off benefits for additional hourly rates. So you can exchange 40 hours for an additional 38 cents an hour, or 80 hours for additional 77 cents an hour. So there are a lot of different ways where our staff can actually increase their base rate earnings through the implementation of some of the other benefits packages that we offer. Even more so, we've got staff tuition assistance that's available for different opportunities, specifically specialty roles pay at 100%. And so those might be maybe clinical specific or nursing types of medical positions that could be available. So that's the short list of benefits options.
They sound great. It wasn't very short of a list though.
There's much more.
Can you tell me a little bit about the qualifications, what the ranges are? Are you looking for nurses? Are you looking for even positions for high school graduates?
Yeah, absolutely. Qualifications for our direct care roles, really, you only have to have a high school diploma to start. I think for us, what we would like to do is to be able to help people build the It's not always about coming with the world's experience. It's also about us investing into someone's professional experience and helping them grow into different roles. So the minimum qualifications for direct support professionals are high school diploma, and no experience is required. Through that process, obviously, we'd like to be able to offer different types of trainings that can expand on someone's experience and ultimately bring them to the next level in their career, whatever that might be. At this present moment, we don't have any nursing positions available, but there's a lot of other positions that can be highlighted for Devereux Pocono, certain things like clinicians. We have a clinical director open, program specialist. We do have a recruitment specialist open as well, and that's part of our HR people operations team. And then other ancillary roles, including maintenance specialists and administrative functions that are currently.
What is something you would want an interested job seeker to know about working at Devereux?
There are a lot of really valuable things that Devereux can bring, and that's one of the biggest things. Sometimes people find out when they get here. Not just a job, it's participating in a community at a much higher level and having a positive impact well beyond just showing up to work every single day. So our staff, when we ask that question of them, what are things that you value here at Devereux? The answer is making a difference. And that's really what our mission is about here in the Poconos and Devereux nationally. We do have a national network of clinicians, specialty roles, of people who can really pull together resources to make a positive difference in the communities that we all live in. And so I think that sometimes looking at Devereux from the outside, you wouldn't necessarily know that. And when people come here, that's one of the things that they find most valuable in their employment with us.
Is there anything else you'd like to add to let anybody know who's watching?
Yeah, I would like to add really just a highlight of Devereux as a culture, of Devereux as an organization, and really just touch things that I think set us apart from other employers and possibly even other agencies. And that's the continued investment in change and driving home the idea that sometimes what we're doing right now is or could be expanded on or changed to be able to make improvements in what we do, whether that be through DEI initiatives, really expanding on something that we've heavily invested in, international recruitment, to help pool candidates from a lot of different areas, and just the culmination of effort that happens at the center level and the national level to make sure that individuals who need services get services in a compassionate way, and we can increase the quality of those services. So this work at times can be difficult, but what we find with the people who work here is that there's an extreme reward that people see by doing the work that so many people, I think, don't necessarily know exists. So I'm happy to be a part of that process and part of the Devereux family.
That's great. Just curious, do you know how many people you serve, especially within like Scranton, Dixon City area?
Scranton, Dixon City area, there are approximately individuals in those homes specifically, but we do have community programs where individuals in the community attend our day programs. So I couldn't say with any level of confidence exactly what that number looks like. Across the Pocono Center, we serve over 100 individuals in several different services. And that's just us here in the northeast part of Pennsylvania. Nationally, that number is much, much greater.
Can you explain a little bit about your day programs and community programs?
Absolutely. We have 3 different day programs. We have 2 that are located in Wayne County and 1 that is in Monroe County. Those day programs serve individuals in the community, more so in a sensation perception based program where individuals come from their current residence. Maybe they're living with their families and they end up at those programs doing community outings, going bowling, getting them involved in the community at a level that maybe they wouldn't otherwise have the opportunity for. And what we like to see from those programs is ultimately move towards some more vocational opportunities to be able to help them grow and reach their potential. So those 3-day programs are right now operating in somewhat of a limited capacity, but the COVID numbers are looking pretty positive. So we do expanding and getting back to what we believe to be the new normal at some point in the very near future.
That's awesome. Is there anything else you would like to add that I haven't asked?
No, I think it's been a really nice opportunity to be able to connect with you, to share a little bit about what we do here at Devereux, and we see if we can connect with like-minded professionals and people, the individuals that we serve.
Yes, thank you for taking the time to join me today. I really appreciate it.
Thanks for having us.
Can you let us know how an interested job seeker can apply?
Absolutely. There are a couple different ways you could apply. The first one would be to go to jobs.dev. And that's our national recruitment location. So you can find positions in Scranton, Dixon City, and all of the counties that we serve here in Northeast Pennsylvania. Or if you decide that you really can't stand the snow anymore, you can look at other opportunities that are available across the nation. The other thing that I would suggest is to just pick up the phone and call me. If you're not sure if you have the experience or the qualifications for a particular role, we're happy to have the conversation to see where we can get you to fit. And so my direct line is 570-839-6157. And I'm here Monday through Friday and occasionally on weekends. So shoot the shot, and hopefully we can connect at some point in the future.
Thank you. Thank you for sharing your contact information too. So thank you everyone for joining us today. If you are an interested job seeker, we also have the jobs available on our job board at thescrantonchamber.com. If you're interested in registering for a Workforce Wednesday session, want to watch past sessions, or have any questions, please contact me at epetnato@scrantonchamber.com or call 570-342-7711. Thank you for joining me today, and thank you, Kyle, so much. We'll see you
Thanks so much.
Wednesday.
Bye.
Bye.